Welcome to the VIRTUALLT podcast, where we set our streams slightly earlier than we should. How's everyone doing? I'm NDVR, your co-host, and my lieutenant, I can't talk today, is Mr. Mac and BR, wearing his very groovy Ghost of the War cap. How you doing, mate?
I'm doing really well. I got this from a loot box, and I'm surprised that I got it and you didn't, because you streamed the hell out of Ghost of Tabor, and I did stream quite a lot, but not as much as you did.
Yeah. I mean, stamina, age. That's the thing, Mac. So let's start with, what have you been drinking? What have you been playing?
What have I been drinking? Right, okay. Yeah. Binge drinking, more like it.
What have you been drinking?
Yeah. Oh God, I had quite a bit too much over the weekend due to the rugby. So today I'm drinking my finest Robinson's Pop, trying to rehydrate.
Okay. What have you been playing?
What have I been playing? I've been playing Tin Hearts, which we're going to talk about later. I have been playing Contractors Showdown, which we will be talking about later. And that I was involved in a closed beta session for a game from Fast Travel Games, which I'm not allowed to talk about because I'm under NDA. So I played that quite a lot. But apart from that, it's mostly been Contractor Showdown, to be fair. So what are you drinking and what have you been playing?
I am drinking the usual, but I have a straw which kind of naturally degrades into the soil. So it's very kind of friendly to the universe. In reference to our conversation earlier
about Taylor Swift.
Yeah, so that's what I am drinking. Now, playing, I haven't played a whole lot. So we were last on. So I did a couple of podcasts with V Arcade. I played Tin Hearts.
Yeah.
And Call of Duty. Contractors Showdown. So I streamed just under 30 hours on the weekend, and yesterday I broke my record of the longest stream, which is 10 hours and 20 minutes. And I could have kept going, to be honest, for 12, I'd say. I had to get up in the morning. So we'll talk about that game in a bit.
We will. Right, so it's been 3 weeks, I think, since the last podcast. Because I had some bad news last week, so I really wasn't in the mood. So, so quite a lot's happened in the intervening 3 weeks. But I think we should talk about the elephant in the room, and that is Contractor Showdown.
Okay.
I was involved in the closed beta. I saw the game incrementally. I'm just waiting for Evil Kingus to start commenting in the chat. So I've seen it incrementally get better. And then they did the open beta at the beginning of March. And I begged you to play it because I knew that you'd love it. Because obviously, we played a lot of... I mean, we met playing Population 1, didn't we? Back in 2019?
Yeah. 2019, I think it was.
Yeah, 2019. I think we know each other.
A couple of years ago. It's gone so bloody quick.
It has, yeah. So during lockdown, obviously, we didn't have anything to do except play Population 1. So I knew that you would love it. And I begged you to play it. And then eventually you found some time.
Yeah.
And then what happened?
I put it on Friday. And I was like, okay. I was meant to do Tin Hearts Part 2. And then Silver Tongue Devil was like, we were just chatting. I was like, let's just play. I'll play the other game, Tin Hearts, tomorrow.
Yeah.
And then we ended up playing for quite a while. I can't remember what time we finished, but we played for quite a big chunk of time. Yeah. We finished at like 3, I think, maybe in the morning. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
And so my first stream was 7 hours, 20 minutes. And then Saturday I streamed it twice for 6 hours, and then another 5 hours, and then Sunday, like I said, it was like 10 hours, and I really do like it. I do. I mean, obviously, I do like it. I played a lot of PUBG back in the day, and I'm just looking for that, like a PUBG-ish kind of fix. I know you guys keep things like Warzone. I've never played Warzone, but I know. So that game is like PUBG, but the Warzone part is where you use your little gadgets and all that kind of stuff, right? The kill streaks and all that kind of thing. Yeah, man, it was really good fun. Really good fun. It's a shame it's gone.
Yeah.
Because I think officially till April we can't play it again, but I'm sure they'll do another play testing thing because they're going to do all the bug fixes now, and then they'll be like, right, we need to test it again.
Yeah,
I'm sure they'll do it before it releases.
I'm pretty sure you're right. I during my live stream of Tin Hearts today, Classy Baddie did say that she heard somewhere that it was April, and I hope it's as early April and not the end of April. But I agree with you. I think what they'll do. Sorry.
Yeah. Sorry, go on, mate. Sorry.
I think what they'll do is they'll do a short, sharp open beta for maybe 24 hours just to make sure everything's. Because sometimes when you fix things, you break things. Population 1, we're looking at you. Yeah, so I'm hoping there's going to be a short, sharp open beta for maybe 24 hours and then bang. Because the game, to be fair, I mean, apart from the odd crash now and again, it didn't really have many problems.
I had a couple of crashes, nothing, out of the ordinary for a game in that state. There is an issue where you can play with anyone in the world, but you can't squad up with people in different regions.
Okay.
Yeah, because I was trying to play with Classy and met a couple other people, but I couldn't squad up with them.
Oh, right, okay.
Right,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that. Right, so let's talk nitty gritty then. What did you like about the game, and what do you think can be improved? Oh, sorry, just need to clarify. You were playing on PC.
Yeah, you were playing on the Quest, were you?
I initially got access on the Quest and played for about 10 hours. I'm level 10 on the Quest.
Right.
And I'm level 23 or something on PC. So I've played more than twice as long on the PC. So, yeah.
Yeah. What did I like? The proximity chat.
Yeah, that's so funny.
I mean, more silver tongue devil than me.
Abusing Americans.
Yeah. What else is good? I mean, there's a lot of good stuff. I just liked everything, like just the gun attachments and the vending machines, really cool. Yeah, it's got bullet drop and you have to lead your shots. That's the main thing I care about in any kind of game like this.
Yeah.
So it's not like Pop 1 basically. I mean, you do like when you snipe in Pop 1, you just aim at them and shoot, and it's just like, yeah, it's not. I say there's no skill involved, but there is, like, when it comes to bullet drop and timing shots and stuff, that takes skill. But if you just point at someone, even if they're moving, so I like that as well. I didn't get a win. I came very close, and I never used a grenade. And I was like, right, this game I'm gonna use a grenade. Pulled it out, went to throw it, unpinned it, went to throw it. It's me and one other guy. I was playing with a random guy, and we had such a great game. We didn't win. I might make a video still. It was that good.
Yeah.
And it fell next to me, and I ran off, and then I got stuck in the rock, and I couldn't stand up again. The guy just shot me in the back, and I was like, "Damn!" But the grenade throwing is a bit weird for me, but you have to get used to it, right?
Yeah, I think it's really good. I think it's really, really good, and you can cook. And you can cook grenades. So if you look at where you're throwing, you can kind of pop the pin and time it.
Yeah.
So if anybody who hasn't played, what you do is you pull the pin from the grenade and then you point your offhand, and there's like an arc appears, and that's where the grenade will land. But when the grenade lands, it will roll. So you need to take that into account. I quite like that. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I've tried playing around with them in that little training area, and it's all right. It's all right. I'd like a real throw. And as Silver Tongue Devil did say, that I know it's the same for everyone, but the time to kill, like, it feels a bit spongy at times.
Yeah, absolutely.
People, but it's the thing is, if it's a really quick kill, then it's like all the little kids that play Quest 2 aren't going to play for long. And actually, something really funny happened. Silver died, and then I was on my own, and like two people came up towards me. I killed them. I knocked them both, and this guy was like, "Oh, it's all right. I got a self revive." I was like, "You shouldn't have said that. I killed him." And then his mate goes, "This game's too hard. I'm going to go play Fortnite." It was too funny.
It was.
But like, it's so much fun.
It is.
It's so much fun. It's hard though. Like, a lot of people who are playing have played for quite a while.
Yeah.
So it's like you just got to keep going and going. I mean, 30 hours and to not get a win. We had some great games, but not getting a win is like pretty harsh.
I worked it out that I've had 4 or 5 wins. So my first one was if anybody knows Population 1, you'll know who Sumachi is. He has a channel on YouTube, and basically all he does is do Pop 1 videos, and he's a monster. So I played with him and his pal. I got 1 kill. Sumachi got 15.
Yeah.
And all he was using was the double barrel shotguns with compensator, and he was like sniping people from 200 meters away. It was ridiculous.
Yeah, that's one thing they need. If they do anything, is you got to sort out those shotguns. Like, there's no spread at distance. There's hardly any spread. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, you can just kill everyone. So I would like to see that change.
Yeah.
The amount of times I died to it.
Yeah, same here. The auto shotgun, I didn't.
That's the one.
Yeah. The double barrel is crazy. It's like a sniper rifle. The auto shotgun isn't as accurate, but you've got 10 rounds. So you just basically go boom, 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 and people go down. Yeah, the bullet sponge. One of the things that Silver Tongue Devil brought up when we were talking about it was, if you're running and somebody starts shooting at you and you get hit, you can put plates in as you're running. So there's no, like, if you get hit, there's no time delay. You can just keep shoveling plates in, because I was shooting this guy and I did like 200 and odd damage to his armor, and I was thinking, how can you do 200 damage to his armor? There's only 50 per plate, and you can only have up to a maximum of 3 plates if you buy the armor extension. So then what Rob said was, what he was doing was, as he was running, when one of his plates went, he just shoved another one in. And I would like that not to be a thing.
Well, yeah, there's a few things. I mean, they're going to get so much feedback from us free testers, aren't they? So
yeah. Oh, sorry. Walking Dead's just rubbing it in. He said he had 5 wins yesterday.
Yeah, he was playing with, I can't remember who. He's playing with Tribe and some other guy.
Oh, Tribe Grey Wolf, yeah.
He's got a flying kill, and they just play Tabor and all those games, and they've probably been playing it since the beginning of beta. So
it doesn't count.
They're good players. They're really good players, though. Like, Tribe Grey Wolf killed me even. Like, I didn't know he was in it, and he killed me. And he goes, "Indy," and I was like, "I hate you. I hope you die." And that was it. And he sent me a message on Discord, just like laughing his ass off. But yeah, man, like I haven't been into a game like that. Like I was saying to Silver, I've been saying to him for ages, and you, it's like getting into VR sometimes. Like, I'm just like, I don't know.
Yeah,
like,
I know. You know what
it's like.
Yeah.
Even when you get access to game keys thrown at you for this game and that game, it's not as everyone. It's a great to be in the position, but people who are just gamers don't understand the grind and the whole thing that goes behind the whole streaming. It's not easy, and it's a bit. It is great, and I appreciate everyone. I mean, it was a great weekend, and loads of people got involved in the chat.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I'm looking forward to a game like this for ages, and I just thought, oh, everyone's talking about it. Here we go, and I actually played it, and I was like, okay, this is actually pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
So all we need now. All I want now is a DayZ in VR. Once that comes out, then
you're happy.
But the Tabor guys are working on something similar, aren't they? So.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Oh, cool! I didn't know that. Okay, cool. So, if you've played Contractors before, the gunplay is identical, but the movement is completely different, isn't it?
Sorry, I was reading the comment there. The movement's completely different to what?
The movement's completely different to the basic Contractors game.
I haven't played that much, man.
Yeah. So basically, if you last year there was a bit of a drought during the summer. So me, Power On, Shuey from Power On VR, and Tassos and Fitz, we played a lot of Warzone. I don't think you didn't get involved, did you?
Warzone? No.
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 So the thing about Warzone is it's very slick movement, like running, sliding, parachuting, mantling, jumping through, windows and all that. It works really, really well. So what they've done with Contractors Showdown is there's you can walk, you can run, and you can sprint, you can jump, and you can mantle. So if you jump towards a wall and hold the grip button, you will actually mantle over the wall. And if you run towards a window and press the grip button, you'll mantle through the window. And then if you're running down a hill, you can slide, and you'll just keep sliding and sliding and sliding. It's pretty cool. There's redeploy balloons like there are in Warzone, so you can get a bit of height and use your parachute. So the movement has been done really, really well. The gadgets there's a lot of gadgets, and there's a lot of armor plates, stims, health injectors, bandages. There's a sort of radiation grenade, a flashbang, a standard grenade, a detection grenade. But the way it works is they're on your chest here, and you have this device on your chest. And when you pull the device off, your gadgets are here. So you can just press a button. So if you've got a mortar strike, anti-detection, there's a wall you can build, and there's decoys. And it's all really intuitive once you get the hang of it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Even though you never used an airstrike.
I only used because Silver Tongue Devil forced me to use the builds, the deploy cover, because I was a sniper and we had some fun with that. There's so many ideas since then. I want to go back for when we go back in.
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to jumping back in and just playing that, man. So that thing where you put your hand and you push a button to go for your inventory, I even when I found the spot, I found it too you have to look at that when you're in a firefight and stuff. It pops up at the bottom in your peripheral, and you got to look and then make sure your hand's in the right place. Options for that, I have different options where you can have a preferred thing just in your unit or whatever.
I think they should make that so when you're running, you should just be able to put your hand on your left tit or something, or your right tit, and then the screen will. Because what happens is you can look down and the gadgets are here.
Yeah.
But you can also, sorry, I'm explaining to people who haven't played it, but you can also look straight ahead and put your hand there, and you will get a projection of the gadgets, and you can then press the button. It's pretty cool, but like you said, it's difficult to find the sweet spot.
Yeah, and and where you reload and stuff, just to have the ability to adjust your whole where everything is in your chat. I'm sure they'll do it. I'm 100% sure they'll do it, because that's going to be a big feedback.
Yeah.
So just adjust that, and I don't know, man. It's just been ages since I've since Pop 1 released 5 years ago.
Yeah.
That's the last time I put that kind of hours into playing a game in VR. So should we say hi to everyone in chat? It's quite a few people.
Yeah, I'm just going to I'll start with Cyanium, because he said something very nice about me.
Cyanium, stop lying.
So I've got Walking Dead, I've got Cone Killer, Fitz, Weeble. That's not the. I've got Clickster is here. Clickster is also a YouTube content creator. So go and subscribe to his channel. I've got JS, I've got Assassin, Cold Account Tangent, JC Russell, Mo Beast. Hello, Mo Beast, another content creator, and Monkey Nuts at the top.
The nuts of the monkey. How are you?
So who have
So
you got?
we're
Oh,
doing a lot of crossbreeding here.
You
So
do. You're being stalked by your cousin as well.
I've got Mo Beast, Classy Baddie, Call the Cat Tangent, Tranquility and D, Jason. How you doing, Jason, mate? Clickster, the Weebster,
The Weebs.
Silver Tongued Devil, who I played loads with. Check out his channel as well, because he doesn't like asking for subscribers. So go subscribe to his channel. Daniel Roberts, how you doing, mate? I don't know if I've seen you here before. Welcome, though. And I think, oh, there's Clueless Dad Gamer. He showed up as well. And of course, the whore of Tabor, Walking Dead. Streams Tabor all the time. And
so go and subscribe to his channel.
I think that's everyone. Yeah. So cheers everyone for tuning in. So, what's your takeaway from the showdown?
Right. Okay. You're a much better first person in VR shooter player than I am. I'm more of a support player than the sort of the guy who can take on a whole team. Though I did do it during the stream. Remember, I killed that whole team, and I was like, yes, I killed the whole team. And then another team came over the hill and killed me. And I was like, oh, bugger.
Oh, really? Do you know what? Yeah, this is another thing I'm just going to quickly say. When it comes to games, I didn't watch a trailer. I didn't watch your stream. I didn't watch any content at all. So I will have to kind of watch yours back or listen to them back or something and just check them out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't avoid all kinds of stuff like that. But we're on the subject, actually. I haven't watched any trailers. I think I might have seen a snippet of a trailer.
Right.
Or gameplay or reviews for Max Mustard.
Yes.
Yeah. And I'll be streaming that tonight at 10:30 p.m. So after this podcast, I'll be streaming Max Mustard.
You've got a key? You've got a key?
Yeah.
Oh, you wanker. I asked for a key and I didn't get one.
I'll get it. Shit, sorry. I can get you a key, no worries.
Oh, can you? Cheers, mate.
Yeah. Sorry, do you know what? I should have asked, but the thing is, you get keys from fucking everything, so it's like, oh, Max probably already got it.
No, I approached the developers and asked for a key, and then I noticed that Paradise Decay's already put some stuff out about Max Mustard, doesn't he? So
I think the embargo for videos and stuff was today at 3, I think.
Okay. For streams, but not for reviews.
No, for content. I think streams.
Oh, right. Okay.
I think streams is Thursday, but I'm allowed. But I'll double check for you.
Okay.
I'll double check for you.
Well, if you can get me a key, that would be lovely.
Yeah, it cost you a $5, but yeah, we'll do it.
That's okay. I'll pay you another way. Moving on swiftly. Yeah. So, like I said, I'm not the world's best sort of. I enjoyed Tabor, but if I come up against somebody like Tribe Grey Wolf or Shorts, what's his name? Short Stack. People like that, I've got no chance unless they're looking away or away from their keyboard.
Or their batteries have died in their controllers or something. Yeah.
So there are. I mean, we were doing quite well in a certain game, and we were in the final. We were in the sort of second final circle, and we had the high ground, and that team flew past us, remember? And you said, don't shoot at them. And I was like, oh, sorry, I've already started. And the guy dropped his parachute, dropped an airstrike on us, carried on with his parachute, killed me and you, and then just flew off into the distance. I was like, I don't have that kind of skill. But saying that, when you have a good game, I mean, that game in the graveyard where we don't know who won.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a weird one. That was a weird one,
yeah.
There was nobody... After you died,
there
was no gunshots, nothing.
No, I was the last one to die.
And it said you came third. We came third.
We came third. And then we were sitting there going, all right, okay, what happened? And then the dude that I'd killed said, well, because obviously there's proximity chat.
Yeah.
The dude I killed said, well, did you win? I was like, no. And he's like, well, how come you were the last one alive? And I was like, I've got no idea. So we're going to take that as an official win, aren't we?
Yeah, when was that? Yesterday, the first part of the stream, right? The first, or was that when you came back from lunch?
I think it's when I came back from lunch. So it'd been it'd been probably about 3 o'clock or 3 o'clock or onwards. Yeah. Yeah. Make a thing about that because that was weird. The only oh no, you were spectating because you died and me and Rob made it into the final circle. Then Rob died and then I killed the guy who killed him, and that was the last person. But we didn't win.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rob said it was after the Sunday roast power up.
Came
back full of Yorkshire puddings.
Yeah, I'm gonna go check that out. Yeah, because I was dying, and then you guys took the zip line to that place, and I thought, oh, look, the heels, and then I was in a rush, and then my heels weren't going in. I was like, oh, fuck it, I should have dropped something and quickly done it.
Yeah,
and then I let go of the zip line thing, whatever it's called, Fulton, and that's why I missed where you were, but I was underneath you in a cave.
Yeah.
But I had fun sniping. I do like sniping that game because you have to lead your shots and this bullet drop as well. So that's ticked all of my boxes.
I think. See, the thing is, like for me, when me, you, and Face used to play, when we were Team Tryhard, it was always Face would always be sniping. I would always be in the mid to close range, but you were always the close range guy. So we kind of balanced out. And I realised in Showdown that that's actually, for me, that's actually how I should play in the mid ground because I'm useless up close. I can't win a fight up close to save my life. And then you just got to accept that and figure out the best way for you to play. But you need to aim for the head. You need to aim for the head because it's devastating if you aim for the head.
Yeah. When you're sniping, it's kind of hard to it's hard to get a headshot on a moving target, but you could. I think with more practice, if I just keep sniping and sniping, because my loadout was sniping and the stock AK, the wood barrel one, and it was just like I wasn't even using the attachments, like the silencer and all that kind of stuff. I was running it like that and single firing it, and it was good.
So Silver Tongue said, trying to stop Indy engaging the entire map is a full-time job.
Yeah, I mean, that's because we were talking about that towards the end of yesterday's stream. It's like the way you're supposed to play this game is not engage and actually just win.
Yeah.
So is that the thing with the board? There's no. Sorry, go on.
I was going to say when we adopted that tactic, of like dropping in close to the first circle and looting and then moving into the center of the circle, we actually started doing a lot better because we went from like coming 15th, 10th to coming consistently 4th, 5th, 4th, 3rd. Did we get a second? I think we did get a second.
It was a 1, so it's all right.
Yeah. And that 3rd place was a win. And we can show you how, because all the dead bodies were there going, well, who won? I was like,
yeah.
It was crazy.
Yeah, I might do a video of that. I've got another video that I can make as well where I almost won, and
blew yourself up.
There was a really cool sliding AK-47 kill I did yesterday. That was a highlight of my weekend, so I'm going to make something out of that as well. But I was saying like Tabor isn't like win. It's not like you just extract. That's the thing with this game is you're chasing that win. There's like a goal at the end to win. I mean, Tabor is like your goal is to get loot and survive kind of thing.
Yeah.
But this is like you need to come first. Yeah. And that's why when PUBG came out on the Xbox back in whenever it came out, I'm pretty sure when it first came out, I was playing with my friends and we would just finish work and just play for hours and hours and hours and hours.
Yeah. Yeah.
And this is that game for me.
Yeah, sure. I think I think as well that it's going to be the same for me because like so I joined your stream on the Saturday?
Saturday, yeah.
Yeah, I joined your
Sunday. Yeah.
I joined your stream on Saturday and I had a terrible time. And in the end I was just like, I'm sorry, I've got to go.
We couldn't tell. Me and Silver didn't tell by your voice that you were pissed off and rage quit.
I think I played for like 2 hours. I think I got 3 kills or something. I was like, oh my God. Yeah. So the next day I went back and I realized that I need to use a gun stock.
Yeah.
I'm just used to using a gun stock. And on the Saturday, I was trying to do the thing without using the gun stock, and I was just awful. So on the Sunday, I had a much better day. I was getting kills. I was, actually contributing to the team. So yeah, but when I came off, and me and the wife were sitting down with the dog on the settee and the telly on, and I was sitting there going, I'd rather be playing Contractors with Indian Silver.
When you're watching Strictly Come Dancing.
Fuck off.
Which you forced me to watch when I came to your
house.
Oh,
we did. Yes, we did.
Strictly Come Dancing.
So it's basically me and my wife watching Strictly. I love Strictly Come Dancing. I'm not ashamed of it. And basically we were like, no, sit there and watch it. And you were like on your phone, probably texting people going, fucking making me watch Bastard.
I was looking for the nearest pub on my Google Maps. Gone.
Yeah, so I think that's going to suck a lot of time away.
Yep.
And if so here's something else which people might not know. There's AI in the game. Even if the lobby's got 60 people in it, there is AI which will patrol certain areas. And I spotted an AS Val, which if you don't know is like a sort of a silenced Russian submachine gun, and one of the AI had an AS Val.
Yeah.
So obviously there are other guns in the game. I think Rob has got his heart set on. He's got his heart set on the LMGs, I think.
Yeah, he wants LMGs. Yeah,
he wants LMGs. Hey, Wolveraza. Our Fit said, you guys should get into Helldivers too. Yeah. I've seen you streaming it, but yeah.
I've seen reviews for it. The thing with a game like that is I know the Contractors is the same map and the same thing, but I don't know, it's just that whole kind of grind, go over and over again kind of thing.
Yeah,
it doesn't entice me. Like this is like chasing that. I don't know. It's really like the kind of PUBG kind of game, Battle Royale,
chasing that win.
Yeah, and Pop 1 is like, I mean, we've had fun. I play it very rarely now. It is fun when we play if you get on at the right time with the right people.
Yeah,
but kind of it's dying. It's dying. Like it's almost dead. Like there's people still playing, but there's all these people like just the hardcore people. I'm sure they still get new people, like new players. But I was looking at Discord. Pop 1's got 20,000. Contractors got 64,000.
Yeah,
members. So that, I mean, obviously, Pop 1 probably had a lot more before, and it's been out a long time now. People leave and stuff. But when I saw 64K on Contractors, I was like, right, this is a fucking good sign, because it was all full lobbies. Literally, I had like a handful of lobbies that weren't full to the brim.
Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I agree. It's going to be, I'm really looking forward to the launch. Hopefully it's going to be in April. I need to make some content before it launches, because I'll probably just be playing that all the time.
Mate, yeah, I was saying to Silver, like, when it comes out, I might stream it a bit on YouTube, but then I'm gonna have to switch it to Twitch, because when I was streaming Tabor, if you go through my channel and see how much Tabor I played, it's like my channel just turned into the Tabor channel. I'm supposed to be showing like individual games and indie stuff. So I'll see, man. I'll see. But I will stream on YouTube for a while. But then people get sick of it after a while, and then because people subscribe to my channel to see different games and the indie titles and that kind of stuff. People subscribe to your channel for the virtual desktop stuff and live streaming and I don't know, getting drunk and abusive. Nah. So it's just, I noticed that with Tabor. It's like when I thought, all right, I need to dial it back a bit, because it's just non-stop Tabor. I mean, I am making a comeback on Tabor. I haven't played for almost a year, but I'm going to do just once. I'll play Walking Dead. And I don't know if he's still here, but I know Silver wants to join as well, because I promised him when he got to 1,000 subs, I'd do it. So I will definitely do that. And I said to him, it's SKS only, nothing else.
Over Iron Sights as well.
Yeah. Because I said to him, it's easy just with a dot sight. Come on, man. Otherwise, that's the best way to play. So, yeah, it'd be good to go back in. But after playing Contractors with that massive map and just so much variety and variation of stuff, it's going to be hard to keep me into bore, especially if Contractors is out. I don't think I'll be playing anything else.
Yeah.
So
I never went back to the Ghosts of Tabor. I played a little bit of that new island map, but it hadn't opened up completely.
Yeah. I did. I made a really good video. The last time I played it was with Silver, and we made that video as SKS, a bag and a dream, where me and him just went out going after geared players with SKS is nothing else.
Yeah,
it's really funny shit happened in that. So that was the last video I did of Tabor, and I think the next day they changed the SKS.
Oh, that's right. They broke the sights, didn't they?
You just can't. Yeah, the bullets don't hit. Now, I spoke to someone as well about this, and they said at a certain distance it's straight, but then after a while it doesn't hit this target. And I said to them, I go, but if they made a big change like that, they didn't put it in the patch notes.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's like anymore. I don't know who plays Tabor, if anyone's watching, who plays with the SKS, not the better one. Like I'm talking about the stock one that you get, just the really shit one. If that shoots straight at more than 100 feet. But yeah, definitely going to be playing that a lot. Contractors.
Yeah, I agree. I think that's going to be the new pop one for me for quite a while.
Yeah. So when it wasn't easy out there because there's people have been playing it for a long time. So when it releases, in theory, it might be easy to get a win because you get all these new players.
Yeah.
And all these kids who go, I'm going to go play Fortnite. And they just... Oh, I was discussing something with Silver. Price point. What do you think the price will be?
Oh, that's a good question. Because we initially thought it was going to be free to play, didn't we? Yeah. And then they were going to sell skins and... Oh, that's something we didn't talk about. The amount of unlockables.
For you, it's great. For me, I just don't give a shit about skins.
Oh, I really do. So you can get skins for your character. There's a range of characters. I think there's maybe 10 characters, and each character has maybe between 5 and 6 skins. The skins go from like regular to normal to something to epic, and so there's like these rare skins. You get spray paints for your gun, you can get skins for your gun, you can get pendants you can hang off your guns like in Rainbow Six Siege. You've got all the bog standard attachments like an ACOG with a red dot, silencer, compensator, triangle foregrip, and each one of those has its own skin, if you see what I mean. So the standard red dot is just like an open sight, but then there's like EOTechs, and then the ACOGs with the red dots, they have different variations. So there's like loads and loads of stuff to change and make the guns like individual for you. And there's like cards that you can pick up while you're running around, and then they unlock other epic skins or RP, which you can use to unlock the skins. It's just really, it's something I really like. So you can really like individually change the way you look as a player and all your guns and everything like that. I really like that. So yeah. Back to your price point. Sorry.
I know, because you're like an OCD collector as well. So I know you're going to love all that stuff.
I am a bit of an OCD collector. Yeah, unfortunately. What are you doing? Ah!
I think I'm back to where I started.
Yeah, I think you are. Yeah, just leave it.
Price, yeah, go on. What's your price? What do you reckon?
Right, because like I said, we initially thought it was going to be free to play, and they were going to sell skins and maybe Like not pay to win stuff, but yeah. I think a reasonable price is going to be £20 to £25.
So silver was like £15, but then £8, and then if it's $10, and then it's just easy access, everyone can play.
Right.
And I reckon 23 quid, somewhere between 20 and 25.
Yeah, that's what I think. So that's going to be $25 to $30, isn't it?
Yeah, but then they need to think about, shit, it's hard, like $20 to $25. Then I'd say, like, they can't go much higher than that, because
No.
then people, there's a price barrier.
Yeah.
Or like he Silver was even saying that free to play would be even better.
Yeah, but you put that much effort into a game, and then you're just relying on people to buy skins, aren't you?
Charge people for the skins that you love so much.
Yeah.
Change it around.
Classy Buddy says we need a girl's skin with a shirt and pants that cover her underwear.
Have you seen the girl skin? She kept complaining to me about it. Have you seen the ladies? It's just a woman in a thong, and that's literally it. That's the only female
in Contractors.
Skin. Yeah.
No, I haven't seen that.
Yeah.
I've unlocked both of her skins. One's a diver, not a diva, a diver. I didn't see that other one.
Yeah, it's just a woman in underwear.
Why?
Apparently.
Is there a man in his underwear?
Well, if there was, I would pay 50 quid for it. No, I don't. I didn't go through this. Like, I don't do the skins and all that stuff, so I just play with whoever the hell I got, and I didn't really look into it. Customization and Classy. Is that the only skin that's available for females? Like, literally?
No, there's one female operator, and she has two skins. One is the standard skin, and one is like a scuba diver skin. As far as I'm aware. Yeah. Yeah, so there is only one female character. But I mean, there might be more operators in the full retail release. But I agree with you. I think they need to keep the price point down, something between $15 to $25, and then it's like an impulse buy. Whereas if it's 25 to 30, 35, 40, you're going to go, am I going to play it much? Yeah, yeah.
How much? Remember?
Sorry.
So I was just going to say, you've got to remember that their demographic of the Quest 2 players is kids, so they need to get the $15 with their parents. So it might even be $15.
Yeah,
$12.99, $15. I think that's fair, and that's accessible for kids. It's like a pocket money kind of, purchase. And judging by the people on the Discord and how many people are playing the free beta, I think at that price point, they're not going to struggle to get players.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think as long as they reset, like, I hope they reset people's progress. I know, like,
they're going to keep it how it is, because all the sweats will have all their people been playing since day one. Yeah, they'll change it all. They'll reset it all.
They have to, don't they? Yeah.
But yeah, anything else you'd like to add about Showdown before we move on? Because we've been talking about it for a very long time.
It's very good though. No, I'm really looking forward to it. And $15 to $20, yeah, absolutely fine.
Yep.
I think as soon as the game opens, there'll be a load of new players, and all the sweats will be getting wins galore. Maybe we'll get one as well.
Yeah, Slow Coach wants seasons. Loco said he wants seasons. Silver Tongue said like a free map or a cheap map just to get everyone started, and then you pay extra for the other maps as well.
Yeah, but then you're putting the maps behind a paywall.
Yeah.
So Population 1 did that. Did they do that? Did they do a season pass?
They
I don't remember.
Did, but not for maps. It was just for their stupid cosmetic.
Yeah. I think as soon as so I used to be massively into Battlefield. And there was a season pass. And then what happened was, as the season pass came out and you got all the new maps, the player base would shrink. because you'd have the people who were playing the base game, and then they wouldn't pay for the season pass, so they wouldn't play the new maps, and then there'd be another season pass, and there'll be a load of new maps, and then even less play. Oh, Indy's just left. Yay!
Oh,
yes.
Slight error there. There you go. We're back.
Press the wrong button.
Yeah. No, Classy was like, "Oh, I DM'd you a pic of the woman in the underwear, and I hung up on you by accident."
Well, come on then, get it up so we can see it. Oh, I've got feedback off your microphone. Hello.
Hello.
It's gone.
Oh, that's not. Oh, come on, Classy. I thought it was like. Let me download. Let me show everyone. I thought it was just a woman running around in her thong. That's totally acceptable. Come on. But I'll send it to you as well, Mac.
Oh, God, I might hang up. I might hang up.
You need to learn how to use Discord, my friend. All right, let me. Classy, that's not as bad. Like, she's talking about signing petitions and things like that.
Can you show it? Because
Yeah, I'm going to send it to you, and then you can post it in your chat if you want. Or I'm going to show it anyway.
Oh yeah, that's the female character, and then there's another one. There's another one where she has like a scuba outfit on. But there's a bloke there's a bloke in a vest with his with his guns out.
Hold on. Yeah, that's not bad at all, Classy. I don't think. I can't bloody find it now. What the hell's going on here? Yeah, so I don't think that's. I think that's not bad. Or I don't know. I'm not a woman, so I don't know what's offensive. Oh, clearly, it's offensive to you. Did you pop it up? Did you show it? Or
I didn't show it. No.
Okay.
I wouldn't know. PC screen. No, if I put it on PC screens, it's going to screw up everything.
Yeah, don't worry. I'll get it up. Sorry, guys. Yeah. So we're done with contractors now, yeah? Because I think we should move on. It's been a very long discussion.
See if it actually comes up. Yeah, there. I mean, that's it there. That's the picture there. It's now on my screen. Yeah.
It's really weird.
I'm actually a bit freaked out by her little tiny head and her freakishly big hands. I can't see past them. Right, okay. So we'll move on. Yeah, contractors hopefully April, reasonable price. Should be good. Righty ho. Talk about the other game that we've been playing. Tin Hearts VR. The VR mode launched on Thursday, I do believe.
Mm-hmm.
And I've done 3 live streams now, and I'm just started Act 4.
So I'm only try not to give spoilers, I guess.
I won't give spoilers away.
So I played this game. I streamed it in 2022 in October, I believe it was.
Right.
But I got it way before that year because they did the prologue as a purchase when you buy it, like a VR prologue. Then they took it off the store for ages and they said, right, we're going to work on the game. But I've been talking to the dev for ages, like way before. And they just did a stealth drop. They just they didn't say shit. They just said, here it is, it's out. I think they could have marketed it a lot better.
Yeah.
They should have marketed it better because that game is, for me, it's not for everyone. For me, it's such a good game. It's so like beautifully crafted, and the way it looks, and like the puzzles, and they get more difficult, and there's more mechanics at every level you get into. And it's got a cool little story with like holograms that show the story from like the past or whenever.
Yeah.
So I experienced the game before. So this is your first time playing it. What were your initial impressions? Because I've already played it, and when I did my stream, it was like I just started playing, and I was like, "Oh, hold on, I need to show people like the world and things like that." So yeah. What were your thoughts?
Did you play it on PC?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you stream it on PC? Like the last stream you did, was it on PC? Okay.
I only played on PC, yeah.
Right, okay. I've played it on PSVR too.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so the first thing I'm going to say is it has reprojection, which I was very surprised about. But this isn't a game. It isn't a fast-moving game, so you're very, very rarely going to see the reprojection. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful, and the little tin soldiers are so cute. They're just adorable. So basically, it's kind of like it's like Lemmings, or more recently there was Humanity. So
Yeah.
the puzzles are open the box, the little soldiers come out, and they start walking. And initially you can't stop them, so you have to think, oh shit, I need to get them there via various little puzzles and little balloon things that can like fly you across gaps, and there's like drums that you can drop onto that bounce you up, and it's all really cool. And then what it does is it introduces more and more elements. Like there's like later on there's like fans that can blow the balloons. There's like one of the little soldiers gets captured, and you can then like maneuver him individually, so he can like go and solve puzzles. So if you need to move something down so that the soldiers can get across, he can go and do that. But then you've got to think about the other soldiers that are left. You've got to get them into a place where they can't get away, and they'll just go back and forward while you're off solving puzzles. The story's really sweet. I won't give away any of the story, but yeah, it's really sweet. It's about a toy maker and his daughter and his wife, and he's in this big mansion, and every single room is like a puzzle room. And it's really sweet, but I tell you what, it's fucking tough. There's a few points in my streams where I've just gone, I'm stumped. I'm actually stumped. But saying that, in one puzzle, something broke, and I had to reload the level, and I was playing for about 20 minutes before I realized that the level was broke. And there are a few cheap shots. There's one puzzle where it's not immediately, you work out how to get where you need to be, but when you get there, it isn't immediately obvious what you need to do until I accidentally walked up to something and an icon came up, and I was like, oh, you're fucking kidding me.
Yeah.
And sometimes I think that's a bit cheap.
Did you play with... Go on.
Sorry, I didn't hear what you said.
Sorry, did you play with hints on? Because there's hints you can use as well.
No, I didn't play with the hints on.
Okay. Yeah, you can select 3 hints per level or something like that.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. No, I didn't know that.
It's in the menu, like when you're playing. Yeah.
Fucking indie. Classy's gonna fly over here and stick something up your ass.
That's what I'm hoping for.
Yeah, so it's absolutely beautiful. I'll probably live stream the Act 4 tomorrow, and I think that'll be it. I think it's depending on how good you are with the puzzles. It's going to be a good 8 to 10 hours. So just send one. It's going to be a good 8 to 10 hours. Yeah, I love it. It's sweet. It's rock hard, and I just love it.
Yeah. It's 8 to 10 hours. I think there's like 60 stages or 60 puzzles or something.
Oh, is there? I might not be as far through as I think then.
Yeah, there's, I believe, because it's a full flat screen game.
Yeah. Yeah.
So there is about 60. I'll check my description. I think it was 60.
Yeah. I mean, you can have a quick look. Oh, Gamertag's in the chat. Hello, Gamertag. How you doing, mate?
Hey, Gamertag, how you doing, man?
What am I looking for? Nope.
40 plus levels.
40. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's about right, because I've just started Act 4, and I think I'm on level 29 or 30. So that would be about right.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's really good. I loved it. So Do you want to talk anything more about Tin Hearts?
Just that when it, just waiting for it for ages, and then I played it back a few years back, and then they stealth dropped it, which is a bit. Yeah, I just think they could have done a bit of marketing there.
Yeah, it's I had the key, and they said, "Oh, it's releasing in 2 days' time."
Yeah,
it'd be nice if you could stream it. And I was like, "Well, you haven't told anybody." I didn't.
Yeah.
And I've been talking to the devs, and they hadn't told me when it was going to drop, and I was like, Anyway, right. If he's still watching,
you're right. I just think, it's really good. It depends if you like that kind of game. I really enjoyed it. It's got real like charm to it, and the world is really nicely made. For you, what are the visuals like though? Like,
sorry, I'm just messaging Clickster. Yeah, it's beautiful. Really, really nice looking game. Like I said, I love the animation of the little soldiers. There's a really cool bit with the Jack-in-a-Box.
Yeah, oh mate, I just kept looking at it. It was so cool, wasn't it? It looked so lifelike.
I kept pausing it and just like laughing because it's just so funny. So basically, you've got to try and maneuver your little soldiers past this Jack-in-the-Box, and it's like a real brain bender.
Yeah.
But if you miss time something, the Jack-in-the-Box actually comes out and like and proper eats the little soldier. And obviously, you have to get all of them to the end of the level, so you have to you can like time travel and rewind and fast forward and pause and everything. But it's just, I absolutely loved that. I just thought it was hilarious. It just made me smile.
Yeah, next time you go in, play the Jack-in-the-Box at fast forward time. It's really funny. That's what I did. And there were a few times I did kill the soldiers on purpose just to see it. It was quite fun.
Sadist.
Yeah, if you're into like Lemmings, and it's just like the whole, you start off in the workshop and it just looks really cool. Like, remind you, the thing is, it resonates with us because we're from the generation where it was just toys, right? There was no internet or anything. So for our kind of our age group, I think it's more nostalgic. Like when I saw the toys in the attic when I started, I was like, oh man, I remember stuff like this.
Yeah. I remember when I was a kid, I actually had that wooden train set, and I had the little painted soldiers. It was probably full of lead and lead paint.
A lot. Yeah. Didn't affect you at all.
And I probably would have eaten a bit and probably choked to death. But it was all good for the day.
Yeah. So it just reminded me back in the day when I was a kid. So if you're like born after 2090, whatever, then it's a bit different, isn't it? It's just like, but Lemmings was the
daddy.
On the Amiga 500, I spent so much time on that, and it was at my cousin's house, and he's the only person that I knew that had a computer because it wasn't on console or anything, was it?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Oh my god.
Right, what was the other
one? It was Worms. Remember that one as well?
Yeah, Worms. Yeah. Worms is that was good fun.
Yeah,
that was a good multiplayer kind of battling against your friends. That was really cool.
Right. Well,
Weird survivors.
I have a topic I want to talk about, but I want to see whether Clickster gets back to me first. So, PSVR 2.
Yeah.
You have some sales figures, I do believe.
I don't have actual sales. I don't have actual sales figures, but there's all the rumors going around because they've stopped production apparently because they're not selling enough units, right?
Yeah, I'm just putting it up on the screen there. So this is a report from Kotaku. Yeah. So the original report came from Bloomberg to say that they've halted sales. Halted sales. They've halted production because they have a surplus, because they've produced 2 million, but we think they've only sold 1.2 million, don't we?
I wasn't 100% paying attention because I was working at the same time, but I think Matteo said it was like 1.2 or something like that. million
Okay.
units sold. But I don't have facts as usual.
As usual, we're just speculating.
Yeah. Oh, it's actually 5 million. No. So yeah, I don't know. Like I haven't put mine on for ages. There are some great games like Resident Evil. Was it 8? What's the latest one?
Village.
4.
Oh, Resident Evil 4. Right. So there's the only two exclusives that jump into my head are Call of the Mountain, Horizon Call of the Mountain, and Synapse, which were both, Call of the Mountain. Some people didn't like it. Some people did like it. I loved it. I thought it was great. Synapse was fucking great. What a great game. People said it's too short, but
the time that I spent in it was great.
You feel like a proper badass. You're just like chucking people around. See how many people you can get in the air at the same time. Throwing exploding barrels into the air. Oh man, it was just, I loved that game. I just thought it was absolutely excellent.
GT7, of course, Simon said.
Yeah. So we're talking about exclusives here, that like a virtual reality exclusives. So a lot of the stuff that's been put on the PSVR 2 is not shovelware, but it's ports to PSVR 2. And a lot of them don't use the eye tracking foveated rendering. It's just like a direct port, which I think is a bit disappointing. So unfortunately, the guy... Sorry,
man. I was just going to say a lot of them are Quest 2 ports as well.
Yeah. So the guy from Kotaku who wrote this article is clearly not a VR evangelist, because he's saying those usual VR fucking bollocks.
Are you quoting his words there, Mac, or are you just...
He's saying, look, there are a few reasons this might be happening. The PSVR 2 headset is expensive. Okay, 500 quid, that's not really that expensive. But then you do need a PlayStation 5. But...
Coming from the wank who drives a Porsche. Sorry, nothing.
Don't talk to me about that fucking car. Yeah, so... And you need a PS5. So you're looking at £1,000. But the equivalent PC would cost you more than that. So... There aren't a lot of big games that support it, and speaking from experience, VR headsets are cumbersome to wear, and can cause motion sickness. So it's the usual bollocks that they churn out when you actually can't be bothered to research for your article. Though he does make a good point about the PSVR 2 not being backward compatible with PSVR, which I think is something that Gamertag goes on about quite a lot, actually. Because he says that he has a huge library of PSVR games, but he can't be asked to set his PSVR up.
Like I think I was in a comment in one of his videos a while back, and I was like, it's good that, like, it's crazy that, but both of our first experience in VR was that in the same sort of time on the PSVR 2.
Right.
And I didn't buy many physical titles back then, because there was just sales for like a few quid you buy.
Yeah.
I've got a good number of titles on the digital library, probably nowhere near as many as him, but there are a lot of, like we always talk about this, there's so many like great games that it would just be great to have over onto this headset. So sorry, carry on with the Kotaku mashup.
The Kotaku mashup. It's not backwards compatible. It lacks a major system selling game. I fucking disagree with that absolutely fundamentally, because quite simply, one of the best games I ever played, not just one of the best games I've ever played in VR, but one of the best games I've ever played was the Resident Evil 4 remake in VR. It was absolutely stunning. It was like a Hollywood blockbuster movie in VR for 20 hours. It was just so well done. I know people say it wasn't built for VR from the ground up like Resident Evil Village was, but I thought it was a better game.
Yeah, I did stream it once or twice. I got to that bit with that bit with that screaming woman.
Ashley.
Yeah, just when you first meet her and you got to save or whatever, and then I turned it off. Yeah, I haven't put it back on yet, and I know, like you said to me, that's nothing, because like it gets really good, and I loved Village, I really did, because I thought Resident Evil games were just not for me after the first couple, where it was a more puzzle horror kind of thing.
Yeah.
And and I was just like, wow, this is great. So I've got to finish that. I've got to finish the second half of Horizon, but we're going on a tangent here. Well, I am anyway. So carry on.
That's fine. Let's go off on a tangent. I'm the exact opposite. I played all the way through. I did a full stream playthrough of the whole of Resident Evil 4. I think I did 8 streams or something like that. And I absolutely thought it was just one of the best experiences I've had since probably Lone Echo, Half-Life Alyx. I'm going to put it up there with those. It was just so good.
Wow.
Yeah, it's like for action.
Yeah.
It was just it wasn't perfect. The switching to third person to melee and stuff like that, and like there's a few little bit of jank, but like for just pure action in VR, it was just unbelievable. Like fighting Il Gigante in the quarry.
Yeah, that's early game, right?
Yeah. And then like the
good.
giant crocodile thing in the lake, that was amazing.
I thought that was weird. That was so awkward, like the way you had to pick up the things and throw them. Like that's early game, right? When you cross the lake.
Yeah.
I just thought it was weird. It was cool in VR, but the mechanics of it were just weird.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I really need to get. There's so many games, though, man. There's so many games I need to finish.
Joys of being a content creator.
Yeah, I do need to finish it. The thing is, it's just like, is it worth streaming? I'll probably get a handful of people, but it's been out for ages. But I need to finish that. That's definitely at the top of my list.
Yeah, I'm the exact opposite. I need to go back and play Village because I got to the Castle Dimitrescu and actually managed to the bit where you get thrown in front of her. And she's impressive in VR. She is impressive. Yeah, you could stick your head between them. You wouldn't be able to hear your stereo.
Wow. What about hers? Those with the thong that Classy Baddie sent us.
Great big vampire minge.
Right,
I've got a little discussion going on about... Right, so Assassin has asked if it requires a PS5, a gaming computer, and a PSVR headset. I can't see any increased sales. I think... and I can actually... Yeah. So the
PS5. Sorry.
Yeah, the direct quote is they're going to enable PC VR to play certain games in VR on the PSVR 2. So what that says to me is that you're going to plug your PSVR 2 directly into your PC via the USB-C port.
Yeah.
Because if you have to plug it into your PlayStation 5 and then do some sort of weird streaming thing, that's going to cause problems.
I don't know. I think it's just going to be plugged into your PC. It'd be really silly to say, but you need a PSVR, PS4,
PS5. Yeah.
Sorry. I think it's just going to be straight into the PC and everything's done in your computer. It's like a program that runs, not maybe through Steam, like a PlayStation app.
Yeah.
Or
what they'll do is they will speak to developers and have them optimize games for PSVR 2 once they've figured out how to link. Because Lady D is well stacked. Hey Dips, how you doing, mate?
Carry on.
Assassin said, I've heard rumours both ways. If it can attach directly to PC, I imagine it will sell very well. I mean, it's if it can attach straight directly to your PC, that will be the only headset on sale for £500 that's got OLED panels, eye tracking and foveated rendering, and headset haptics. The cheapest one. Guy, I think you meant to say Godin. Yeah, Guy Godin to the rescue. Guy Goodwin.
Yeah. But then you got to think about. I mean, I don't know how hard it is to do it, but the head haptics, I guess, if it's got like a first-person shooter, say Half-Life Alyx, you get shot in the head or whatever.
Yeah.
And then the foveated rendering as well will just make you be able to play games in a lot better than what you would do with a normal headset.
Yeah, because like the whole idea of foveated rendering is that
Yeah.
it only renders the bit that you're looking at using the eye tracking. So that's going to remove a load from your PC, which means you get better quality visuals. Now, the really weird thing is when the PSVR 2 came out, I watched a Linux, what's his name? Linus Tech Tips video about the PSVR 2. And the guys, he had the headset on and he was like, can you see where I'm looking on the telly? Because they had like a big monitor.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and the guys could actually tell where he was looking because the rendering was really good. Yeah. So yeah, I mean that's excellent. I mean, if you look at Gran Turismo 7 on PSVR 2, it looks incredible.
Another game I need to play.
It's absolutely beautiful. I mean, if you're like, I'm a sim racer. I like GT7, but it's more of a car collecting game than it is a racing game. But saying that, it just looks beautiful and it sounds amazing. So imagine playing Automobilista 2 on OLED panels with those beautiful dark colors, beautiful blacks, and foveated rendering and eye tracking. It should look amazing.
Yeah. My PSVR 2 and Quest 3 are down there. I want to put them there next to all the consoles I've got, but there's the LED strip light, whatever it's called. Will that affect the cameras or the lenses or anything if they're just sitting in front of it and that light's on?
I don't know.
Are you looking at yours now?
I am, yeah. Because I've got LED lights behind there. That's a charging. There, got charging cradles. No, it should be okay because all of my headsets sit here with the LED lights behind them, so it should be all right.
The light's going to be right in front of them.
I think it's direct sunlight. I think it's direct sunlight that's a problem.
If somebody knows the answer, let me know because I do want to display them by the consoles. It just looks so much better.
Actually, Assassin's just made a good point there. Yeah, PSVR 2 would be incredible for sim racing. It'd also be good for flight sims and like for Elite Dangerous or No Man's Sky. But then you can play No Man's Sky on PSVR 2, so
Oh, that's another PSVR 2 title I haven't played since the update of the graphics and stuff.
Oh, that's a slippery slope because that is a time sink. Assassin said Indy is turning into quite the RGB wanker.
yeah. I mean, you can't see my sound mixes all lit up RGB. I've got all the Nintendo, Sega, all that stuff up there. That's a Pac-Man there. You just see his mouth open. But I think that's it for me for RGB wise. But I do want to put my headsets there. That's what I want to do. I was just worried about the strip lights, basically.
Right. No, I think they should be okay. Right, you have to fill for a second. You can talk about anything you want. Old man needs to go to the toilet.
Let's talk about Mac's lack of control of his bladder.
I've just drank a litre of water. I'll be up all night pissing.
You're drinking? You're not drinking wine?
No. I had too much at the weekend, and I just need a day off.
Oh, I thought. Do you know what? I was typing, and like when you said what you're drinking, I thought that was like red wine or something.
No, it's Robinson's. Actually, it's not Robinson's. It's Aldi's cheap knockoff. Right, just do my shoelace up. I shall be back in a minute.
Okay. So, who has played Contractors then? Let us know in the chat. If any of you guys have played Contractors, if you're going to play it when it comes out. And what about Tin Hearts? Have you guys played Tin Hearts? Are you going to give it a go? Is it for you? If you're interested in Max Mustard, I'll be streaming it in an hour and 45 minutes. Hour and 45 minutes from now if you want to check it out. Haven't played it. It's just going to be like a straight up blind play, not really watch the trailer or gameplay or review. So that would be pretty cool. That's in the Quest 2. I believe it's coming out in the Quest 2 first. And it's coming out on Steam later. I'm pretty sure that on PSVR 2. I'll double check that for you. Fitz, you played a lot? Yeah, Showdown. Yeah, I thought you would have played it. I had a crazy weekend on that. Next, Indy's going to be wearing gold chains and Axe body spray. What's wrong with the gold chains and Axe body spray, man? I used to rock that all the time. Stip Singh, I did, albeit briefly, Contractors. How long do you play for, Dips, man? You need to play for at least 30 hours before you get a win. Slow Coach had entry to the beta for contractors, but didn't get around to trying it. Watched everyone else. Yeah, it is worth trying. If they do another one, anyone who hasn't played it needs to get in there, because then at least you can decide whether or not it's your kind of game when it does come out. Classy Valley, just bought contractors because I like Showdown. Are they similar? Which is better? You're better off asking Mac that question.
Right, okay, so Showdown is a battle royale and Contractors is a straight up PvP. I think there is some, like, there's a zombie mode as well, isn't there? There's a PvE. There is, right, okay.
Yeah, there is.
I'm asking him a question he doesn't know. Right, so there is a PvE zombie mode. There is a PvP mode, and there are a ton of mods for it. Yeah, it's just a really good game. Showdown's going to be different. I don't think there will be mods for Showdown because I think that could break the game. It's going to be very tightly controlled. So Showdown is more like Pot 1, and Contractors is more like Pavlov, Onward, those kind of games. Yeah, so, yeah, really looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, no, I was just reading the Assassin said he played Contractors, got killed twice, then he just listened to me stream for 5 hours while he played Power Simulator. Yeah, he's in there. I remember you in there yesterday.
Power Simulator Power Simulator is one of those games that should be given to people with heart problems because it just lowers your heart rate to nothing because it's just so relaxing.
Yeah, I've never played it. I'm sure it's relaxing, I guess.
Yeah.
What about should we talk about Pico 4? Pico 4S?
Has Clickster replied? Let's have a quick. I can't see.
Oh, okay. We can skip that for now. He hasn't replied.
He hasn't replied. Okay.
All right, let's talk about your favorite game of the month, Pirate Queen. How was that for you?
Oh God, I feel so bad about this. So in 2022, me and Shuey ran into a couple of devs who'd made this award-winning demonstration about Mrs. Mercedes-Benz, or Mrs. Benz, I think it was. And it was like a short interactive demo in VR, and it was good. You know, it was really good. It was interesting. It was insightful. One of the girls was called Shiv, and when I said Shiv as in prison knife, she said, yeah. Okay. So they were really nice people. And they were talking about Pirate Queen, which I think it's won some awards for best interactive sort of storytelling.
Right.
We were supposed to meet at EGX last year, but for some reason we missed each other, or they didn't go. So I got a key for Pirate Queen. I was quite excited. It's the Pirate Queen herself is voiced by Lucy Liu from Charlie's Angels and all those sort of stuff, and it's just bad. I'm really sorry. It's like they're sort of sorry. The story's okay. The story was interesting. So basically what it is like an escape room. You move from place to place. You go into a room, and then you have to figure out how to get out of that room. And it's just not very well done. There's like you can only teleport. You can't free move. There's snap turn. One of the first rooms I went into, the puzzle was broken. And I was in the room going, well, I know what I'm supposed to do, but I can't figure out how to do it. And I was there for ages. And in the end, I just thought, I've had enough. I packed in. I went back, restarted the level. And the thing that was supposed to happen actually happened this time. And I was like, well, why didn't that happen the first time? And that really bugs the life out of me because I'd wasted an hour trying to figure out how to do this puzzle. Then that's fine. When it worked, it worked. But then there's this moving sections where you have to cross planks and there's swinging bags. But you can only teleport so far. You can't like wait for the bag to swing past and then teleport past the bag. You have to teleport twice to get past the bag, and then after that, the planks are rotten and they start to collapse if you stay on them too long. And I stuck with it, and I stuck with it, and I stuck with it, and then I got to the pirate boat of some other pirate, and I just lost the will to live.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. It did look cool.
What was your experience?
They gave me a key. I didn't play. I think based off what you said.
Yeah. I mean, I was going to live stream it. I was going to make a live stream. I was going to do a review. I played it. I thought, can't do that. So that kind of screwed up my week.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is then. I mean, it's not for everyone. Some people like it.
I probably would have enjoyed it more if I had had free locomotion.
Yeah. But
the fact that you have teleport locomotion, it's just... One of the things I really did like was to forward the story, you like pull these scrolls across, and then there's this beautiful sort of Japanese animation telling the story with the narrator. It's Lucy Liu narrating. And it was, and that that was amazing. That was beautiful. I really enjoyed that part. But just everything else, just sorry.
Yeah. Okay, let's talk about what's coming out on the Quest 2/3.
We have Max Mustard, which you are going to play. Paradise Decay's done a review and he thinks it's the best thing since sliced bread. Yeah, so I'm quite excited to play it. I'm really excited to play that.
Remind me tomorrow. Just drop me a message and I'll get you a key. Or even when we get off the podcast, I'll message him.
Okay.
Because I mean, I just automatically, like when I get access to a game, I automatically think you've got access to it because I've got access to it because like there's a pecking order with like how many subscribers you got. That's what I thought anyway.
Yeah. I'm gonna say there. Oh yeah. We're nearly at 17. Ooh. We're nearly at 17. We're only 12 subscribers off 17.
All right. If anyone's not subscribed to Mac on my channel, you should go do that now. I'm pretty sure everyone's done it already.
I'm pretty sure everybody in the chat has already done it. But yeah, we're only 12 subs off 17,000, so that would be quite nice to wake up tomorrow to 17,000. I've heard nothing but good things for Max Mustard. I'm really excited about it. And I think, from what I've heard, it is old school.
It's an old school platform, yes. I didn't, again, no trailers, I might have seen a snippet of the gameplay. And they sent me some really early art of like the key work card. Because I've been talking to developers since way before, ages ago. And he sent me this little, because don't show anyone, it's like this art booklet. It was so cool, man, for Max Mustard. And I was like, right, this game, it just looks really cool.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to playing that in about an hour and a half-ish. Yeah. So we're going to have to wrap this up in about 35 minutes, I'd say.
Have you got a schedule?
I actually do, yeah. I really want to just jump in and play. But we can, listen, I was late for this stream, so I can always push the other one later. All right,
What time you got to get up for work in the morning?
If I was just running out of bed to start work, about 12:45. But if I do stuff in the mornings, I'll probably get up about 9. So I'll play for a couple of hours. Yeah, it'd be good.
Pretty good. I'm looking forward
to it. And then, what other games are you looking forward to, mate? Zero Caliber 2?
Can I just rewind a little bit? We've got another game coming out. So Max Mustard, would like to say, comes out on Thursday, this Thursday. Yep. Happy Funland comes out on Thursday as well.
I've seen that on flat screen. I always thought it looks cool.
Yeah. So, Yeah, so that's coming out for VR. I'm going to play it after the stream, but I can't. I'm under NDA, so I can't show any gameplay. But I'm going to
stream it in your Discord.
No.
Sorry, go on.
Yeah, so I've that's what I'm going to do after the podcast is finished. I'm going to start my journey through Happy Funland. So I'm looking forward to that. Probably not the best idea to play it at 10 o'clock at night because I've heard it's quite scary.
Oh, just go for it. I actually saying that, yeah, I might actually maybe stream it as well. Are you gonna? What are you doing on Thursday, by the way? Are you streaming? Are you playing? What are you doing?
Depends. If I get access to Max Mustard, I'll stream that. If not, then I'll stream Happy Funland.
Okay.
So
yeah, I'll get you a key for Max Mustard. You stream that, and then you get me a key for Happy Funland, and I'll stream that on Thursday. Both
right.
win.
I'll talk to me contact and see.
We'll do a swapsy. Yeah,
do a swapsy,
I think
yeah.
that makes sense because I'm streaming the thingy Max Mustard. I can't even talk. Maxi today,
yeah.
And again, I'm gonna be like, I need to finish Tin Hearts, mate, and it's just making me think. The whole weekend I just spent on Showdown is crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I've played a lot. I've done 3 streams for Tin Hearts. I mean, maybe it's not everybody's game, but like the watch figures for my Tin Hearts stream has been really low. I don't know whether it's just that type of game doesn't get anybody's excited, but I'm going to do it anyway because I enjoyed it.
Do it. Yeah. I've had feedback and it's mixed. Like. It's not for me, and again, it comes to your age as well.
Yeah,
okay.
No more rainbows.
What happened to painting rainbow? What about no more rainbows?
I think that's what Classy's talking about. I think the game that she means is no more rainbows.
I streamed it. I remember I streamed it, like the early edition of it.
Yeah.
And then it came out. I think it released, Classy.
Yeah, it's out now. It's out now.
Yeah, I think it released.
I think I've actually got it on my. I think I've got it on my Pico 4. I'm pretty sure I've got it on my Pico 4.
Yeah.
Right. So that was Happy Funland. Right. Zero Caliber 2.
Yeah. Your friends?
My friends. Well, after the grilling I gave Gambit, I don't know if they're my friends anymore.
Oh, same depth. Yeah, but you rescued their. Zero Caliber 1, not rescued, but like you changed your review. You gave it another chance and gave it a good review, right?
I did. I actually reviewed. I actually reviewed Zero Caliber Reloaded 3 times.
Yeah.
Because we streamed it an awful lot as well. Because when it came out, it was bad. And then they did an update which fixed a couple of things and made some of the levels look a bit better, but not all of them. And then they did another big update which improved it beyond belief. And they added a horde mode, they added PvP, and now Zero Caliber Reloaded is one of the best 4-player co-op PvE PvP games on the Quest, and it's cheap as well. It's not that expensive. It's absolutely brilliant. So yeah, they were quite pleased that I'd changed my review, and those reviews got loads of watch time and loads of views.
And don't forget the abuse you got.
I got loads of abuse. That's about the only time I've ever got loads of abuse because people bought into the game, and then I said no, it's bad. And obviously people have bought it and they're invested, so you get like buyer's remorse. So yeah.
Yeah.
I still to this day get messages on that video. They still pop up every once in a while. What are you talking about, dude? This is a great game. It's like, yeah, look at the review. It was like 2 years ago, dick.
Yeah.
Oh, Fitz just said, don't tell Mac, but I had a key for Max Mustard as well. Bastard.
Well,
then they released Gambit.
Yeah.
Now we had early access to Gambit, didn't we? We played co-op.
Yeah.
I think I got you. think I got you.
Power on.
Power on. Probably.
Stir clicks.
Was it
No.
Clicks? I can't remember who it was.
No, I can't remember.
Yeah,
but
anyway, yeah, we got early access to Gambit. I sent them an email and said you can't release this game because we got early access and it was like due to release in November or something like that. And I said you can't release this game in the state that it's in because it's not good.
Yeah.
And they sent me a message back saying I appreciate it, but we're going to release it anyway. And I was like, no, you shouldn't. But they delayed it and then they released it and it tanked.
Yeah.
I mean, it was like the gunplay was as good as like Zero Caliber Reloaded. The gunplay was nothing wrong with that, but the game itself was bad. Yeah, so.
Yeah, I think you guys I played with you guys, and then I think a couple, I don't know if it's you or everyone, because oh yeah, it's all right and stuff, and I was just like, yeah, it's all right. Like I just thought there'd be more. Like when they said they were working on it, I thought they would have done more, and then it got to the point where I was just like, even when it came out and having access to it, I didn't.
No, I didn't want to play it. I didn't want to review it, and I didn't want to review it because unlike Zero Caliber Reloaded, where there was a good game hiding underneath a bad game, Gambit was just not a good game, and I don't think they could have done anything to rescue it.
Yeah.
So Zero Caliber Reloaded 2.
Yeah. Oh, I when I was in Prague, Budapest, I met up with I met one of the people that are working on that game.
Oh, did you? Oh, right, cool.
Yeah, one of the sound guys.
Oh, right.
So
trying to remember who.
Did I tell you?
No, you didn't. No.
Yeah, but
probably too busy eating meat.
That would be so funny, mate. If you went to them for keys and they didn't give them to you, and then I got one from the side. Side contact. But again, mate.
X-Reel. There you go.
Yeah, X-Reel. Yeah. So this is the thing with me. It's hold on a minute. Yeah, it was Zero Caliber for sure. The thing with me is I get access to games early, and it's like I can make videos and reviews, and I'd get more subscribes and all that kind of stuff. And
yeah,
I prefer like I could be playing Max Mustard after this, make a review and put it up and all that. But I prefer live streaming, interacting, and like giving my real first impressions, like from blind play and not watching trailers or videos and stuff. That's what I prefer doing.
Yeah.
And if I did it the other way, I'd probably be on a lot more subscribers right now. But I prefer, I'm a kind of people-y person, and as opposed to being on the computer, like editing stuff.
Yeah.
Which I don't. I do like editing. You know, it is fun.
Assassin said he bought Gambit the moment it came out and never played it. Dips has just asked. He's got Zero Caliber on Steam. Never installed it.
Yeah, the zombie mode now. Someone else told me I need to do the zombie mode on that.
Yeah, so basically Zero Caliber Reloaded and Zero Caliber on PC are now cross-play.
Yeah.
So what you get is the same game, but the graphics on obviously the PC version will be a lot better. Yeah.
Yeah, so it was good fun. I liked it because it was before I think it's before I was streaming it. I did the or did I stream it? I did the single player campaign, which is one of the few games back then that had a single player campaign.
Yeah.
And so yeah, I don't know if I got access before, like, because I know you know them, and if you got a key or whatever, it would be fun to play it, but I like just streaming games kind of blind.
Yeah. Yeah.
But for you, it's different, right? Because you get to play a game. You like to play the game beforehand and do a review, right?
Yeah, I do. Yeah. But then all of my game reviews tank.
Everyone's fucking game reviews tank, mate, unless you get really first access to it, like for like an exclusive meta game, and it comes out, and it's like comes out when the embargo drops.
Yeah.
It's very not everybody's review, but I know what you're saying though, because you look at reviews and a lot of content creators, even the bigger ones, are like, oh, cutting down review time and spending time on reviews, or just like I'm doing a really quick review, or make it short and sweet. Because I know it's kind of for you, and anyone that edits videos, you want it, you put it all together. You got to do all the stuff, get the footage, and that takes ages to get together and make sure you get the right stuff. Then you got to do all the little bits and pieces, and then you watch it, and then you think, oh, I've got to do that. Then you watch it again, you're like, oh, I've got to do that, and then you just keep. It's a never-ending loop. Nothing ever comes out and it's perfect, and you always spot something. You think, oh, damn, I need to do this and that.
Yeah.
So it can be so time-consuming.
The amount of time that goes into actually to do it, like so. How can I do this and be diplomatic? There are creators out there who play a game for an hour, then bang a review out. And I won't do that, because anybody can make the first hour of a game good. It's whether you can keep it going for longer. You know, like, for example, I use a great example here. So say Moss Book 2. Brilliant from the moment it starts to the moment it ends. Consistent, absolutely excellent. You know, builds to a peak when you fight the final boss. Felt dead emotional. It was really good. There was another game. Oh God, it's actually gone out of my head. And when I've played it, I thought, like, got to the first hour and I thought, this is amazing. This is amazing. And then it just became this dreary, samey toss for like the next hour, and I played it for like 3 hours, and I just thought they've really concentrated on getting the first hour right, and then they've just fucking churning out this absolute garbage. It was called Under the Something. I can't remember what it was called. Anyway, another creator who is a big creator. He's an American guy, and he's got hundreds of thousands of subscribers, and he said that this game was the best thing since sliced bread, and it fucking wasn't. And that's when I lost faith in him. Sorry, Cole, I will get back to your question in a second. Call the Count Tangent. And that's when I lost faith in him. And I just thought, I don't trust him anymore.
But then reviews are subjective. Like you might think something's a pile of shit, and then someone might think it's great. But if it is a kind of overall pile of shit and everyone agrees,
looks like a duck, sounds like a duck, it's probably a duck. So my point is that, like, to do a proper review, I will play the game and I will play it for a good amount of time. If I can't complete it. So like Asgard's Wrath, I would do a review of Asgard's Wrath. I wouldn't be able to play all the way through it because that's like 60 hours of your time. And by the time he did the review, nobody would give a damn anymore because they've all stopped playing it. But a good amount of time, you know, and then after that, you've got all the footage that you need to go through and edit down, and then you need to do your impressions, gameplay, controls, and you've got to write. I mean, I have to script. I can't do, I can't do ad libs. And it playing the game and then scripting and editing. A proper review will take me 20 hours, and that's a large amount of time. And I can guarantee I wouldn't get more than 1,000 views. It's not going to make me any money, and like you said, I'd rather just live stream it on the day it releases.
Do you remember the good old days when we used to play Population 1 and I had to kind of force you to start live streaming? Do you remember?
Yes, like, nah. I do. I'd never live streamed.
That's not for me.
Do
you remember that? I remember those days.
Yeah, I do. Yeah. Oh my God.
And then now you love it.
Cone Killer's nailed it. Yeah, he says, I know who you're talking about. He thinks everything is amazing, which is why I don't watch his videos anymore. There is another reason, but we won't go into it because that will definitely give the game away. So I want to go back to Call the Count Tangent's question. He's asked it on both of our chats, and he said, have you tried Le Mans Ultimate in VR mode? Yes, I have. I did a short on how to get it working, and I live streamed it, but the live stream isn't very good because I was using virtual desktop to play the game, and then I was casting back to the PC what the Quest 3 was seeing, and the frame rate was about 10 frames per second. So the live stream isn't very good. The game works in VR. It's okay. I'm going to wait for the official VR mod.
Yeah.
Because it's too much of a fanny on. It's just too much of a fanny on. And it kept crashing as well. But yeah, there you go. It does work. I've done a short on my channel. Shows you how to do it. Yeah.
Okay. We have done kind of upcoming games that we're looking forward to. Oh, we missed one.
No, we haven't. No, we've missed
Zombie Army.
We've missed. Oh yeah, Zombie Army. I'm looking forward to that. So Zombie Army has been done by Rebellion, who did Sniper Elite and Sniper Elite Winter Warrior. It's less nice looking short cousin that nobody likes to talk to.
Yeah.
But this looks like a proper port of so if anybody doesn't know, Sniper Elite came out and there was a zombie mode in it, and it was so good that they actually started making that as a separate game, Zombie Army. I think they're up to Zombie Army 4 now.
Yeah, the trilogy, then there's 4, yeah. So we'll play that.
Yeah, so this is a proper Zombie Army game in VR by the guys who did Sniper Elite. So the weapons are going to work. It looks really good. It looks like a Zombie Army game in virtual reality. So I'm quite excited about that. There isn't a release date yet. It's coming out on PSVR 2 and PC, as far as I'm aware. I'm guessing there'll be a Quest version because that'll be the biggest seller.
What of the?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Zombie Army.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on Quest. Yeah, 100%. It's not going to be in Quest.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
What else? I mean, there's.
Tropico?
I mean, if you're into those kind of games, Tropico, like a kind of Sim City kind of game.
Yeah.
You know what? I used to love Sim City when I was a lot younger, and I used to play it all the time, and I haven't played it for like decades. So
yeah,
this might be something that gets me back into that kind of game.
But the thing is that there's already 2 really good city builders in VR. There's like Little Cities, and the other one that I can't remember.
Little Cities and Big Cities, let's call it. Yeah.
But Little Cities has just come out on PSVR 2. And apparently, it is the definite version. There's one other game I'd like to talk about, which is a remaster of a game that's only a year old, which I think is a bit odd, and it's Wanderer. What's it bloody called? Oh, all right, okay, that's fine. Okay, the game that I have already played and I'm under NDA is actually on this list.
Mm-hmm.
There it is. Wanderer, Fragments of Fate. So that's going to be available on PC VR and PSVR 2. I'm not sure about. I'm not. Oh yeah, it is, and MetaQuest. So that's a remaster of a game that I know Shuey from Power on VR absolutely loved. He said, but it had a few problems.
I started it. I did a stream. People enjoyed it, and I think I did 2 streams. So at this point, if I was going to play it again, I'd have to start again because I would have forgotten where I put all the bits and pieces. So what the hell's going on? But it is a great looking game for sure, and it's really good fun. I like the puzzles.
So Simon V says, "Did I miss the details on Zero Caliber 2?" It's coming spring 2024. That's all we know. It's a sequel to a really good game, 4-player co-op. It's coming out for Quest 3, Quest 2, Quest Pro, Quest 3, probably on PC as well. Not sure about PSVR 2. And Metro Awakening. I know we've already talked about it, but I'm so excited for that.
Yeah, I'm just like have no feelings. I'm dead inside because I don't trust that fucking trailer as far as I can fucking throw it, mate. So
really,
Yeah, I mean, I know who's making it, and it's like, I don't get excited for stuff because you get fucking been burnt so many times. I know the guys obviously who made After the Fall and all that kind of stuff are making it.
Yeah.
I played Arizona Sunshine 2. I didn't finish it. I did one stream and I thought more of the same. Nothing really amazing. So I'd never picked the game up again.
Oh no, I really enjoyed Arizona Sunshine too. I thought it was great.
It was just playing it safe and more of the same. Like they added stuff to it and that, but I get it because obviously stick to the formula because that's what did really well. This is the thing with the bigger games. All of the studios are like trying to play it safe. That's why the indie games I enjoy more because they take risks and just go fuck it. This is for love, not for money.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Right. Okay. So I think we've talked about.
Yeah. That's pretty much the main games that are coming out. Obviously, Five Nights at Freddy's 2, which is I don't know when, and I never played the first one. Everyone says I should play it.
Yeah. Taskmaster VR. I'm not a fan of the TV program.
I don't even know what the TV program is, so I'm sure. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Starship Home. Starship Home. It looks interesting because it's the first augmented reality only title to release on the Quest 3. So basically the idea is that you're on a starship and you're trying to save these alien plants. So you have to travel from place to place and you have to look after the plants. But it's all in augmented reality in the room you're in. So all the starship controls are in augmented reality. The plants that you're trying to save are all placed around on your shelf, on your desk, on the floor. So yeah, that looks interesting. I'm quite intrigued by that.
Yeah, I think sorry, Class is asking is Rotten Apple on Quest. I'd like to show. No, it's not on Quest. Quest couldn't handle the amount of zombies and all the craziness that's going on. It is on Steam, Rotten Apple. Oh, Mac, yeah, we need to sort out a date for the Plush Rush thing as well, man.
All right, yeah. Well, we'll talk about it tomorrow while you'll get me my Max Mustard key.
Yeah. So Plush Rush is only available in arcades and it's not on Steam, but I'm going to get access to the game for Mac and Classy Baddie, and we're going to do a co-op stream. It's basically your plush toys shrunk into a kid's bedroom, and then there's toys coming after you, and you've got toy guns like water pistols. You've got bow and arrow, you've got like a Nerf gun, you've got bubblegum gun, and all this crazy stuff's going on, like little toy soldiers coming after you, and tanks and camels and flying saucers, and it's just crazy. So I think that'll be, because me and you would be the only people, apart from obviously the studio, that would have content in that game. So
okay,
just a good insight.
You can only play it in arcades, though, can't you?
Yeah.
Have they sorted out that phone number for the arcade that's in bloody Durham yet?
Mate, nah, they don't give a shit. They just don't give a shit.
Are they wondering why people aren't coming and ringing them and coming through the door then?
I think it must be a front for like laundering money or something. They just don't care.
Nice to know you're working for Pablo Escobar, isn't it?
Yeah. But yeah, I think next time I come down, we'll definitely go there. If not, if you don't go there between now and then, because I need to go check out some more VR arcade games as well.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, definitely. I'll they called them the Durham Dumpers. Durham Bumpers. What? I've lost what's going on.
This is what happens, Mac, when you don't drink alcohol during the stream.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that won't happen again.
Yeah.
Mick quote. Sorry, Mac. Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah. So we definitely will sort that out with Classy as well. We'll get it all arranged.
Okay.
The other thing. Yeah.
Sorry, I was interrupting you there.
Go for it.
So what have you got coming up on the channel then? apart from the Max Mustard live stream?
Good question. Max Mustard. And
Happy Funland?
oh yeah, I'm going to be streaming Happy Fun Land on Thursday, and Mac will be streaming Max Mustard. Yes, yeah, I might. Yeah, good point, Max. Happy Fun Land. On the weekend, I'm busy the weekend. Maybe Sunday, maybe Friday. I mean, if Contractors was out, if they said, yeah, we're open again for the weekend, I would just
play Contractors.
I wouldn't ditch my niece's birthday weekend, but birthday Saturday thing, but everything else will go down the pan.
Now, come on, admit it, you would, wouldn't you?
Okay, yeah. Why not? I'll just take my headset there.
Yeah.
Apart from that, there's a few games like next week, but I don't want to say because I haven't got access yet. But I probably will do a couple of games next week. So I try and get Thursday streams in as a kind of staple, even though recently I've been so busy and I've been away and it's just like I haven't done a lot of content. And playing Contractors just kind of
for 30 hours over a weekend. Yeah,
it's just kind of reinvigorated me a bit. I'm like, oh shit, man, I need to get back on the streaming more. What about you? What you got planned? Obviously, Max Mustard.
Yeah, I'll do Max Mustard on Thursday if I get access. If not, then I'll do Happy Funland. Tomorrow, I'm going to finish Tin Hearts because I don't like. Nobody's watched it. Nobody watched the streams, but I enjoy it. So bollocks. Yeah. So Friday, probably do some Automobilista. And then the weekend. Oh, no, sorry, Friday. I'm away at the weekend. I'm off to Scarborough for the whole weekend because we're taking the dog away on holiday with us. So actually, I won't be doing anything over the weekend.
Oh, cool.
So Monday, I'll be back. I'll be doing a stream on Monday night, but I hadn't decided what it's going to be yet. There you go.
Okay.
Yeah, so I've got 2 videos I'm working on at the moment. Hopefully get one finished for Thursday. And then the other one will get finished next week. It's just busy.
Busy retired life, eh?
Busy retired life. Yeah, so hopefully, if I enjoy this Happy Funland, I'll get my review out for the embargo, which lifts on Thursday. So that needs to be done.
Yeah, tell me how it is.
Yeah.
Then I'll decide. You know, if you don't like it, then you don't get a Max Mustard key, basically.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, I'll get you that, mate. I'll get on it straight after this.
Right.
Yeah, apart from that, so actually tomorrow is the VRK podcast, but it's a premiere. It's not live. We have to pre-record it. So I'll still be in the chat, so you can chat. And it's actually a London-based arcade. They've got one in Manchester, but it's like 4 locations called DNA VR. It's just pretty cool. I'd like to go there myself actually and check it out. So that's going to be on tomorrow. Yes, and then maybe Happy Fun on Thursday. Weekend, who knows?
Hopefully they'll open the Contractors Showdown beta and I'll be all jealous.
You just go back home, mate. Don't worry about it. Stick it on.
I might take my Quest with me. You going to the beach, are you? Bye.
Yeah. Do you know what's a good point? Yeah, you can play in the Quest, can't you? Damn.
Yeah.
Is there anything else we're going to cover today, sir?
I think we've actually crossed off everything on the list.
Right, let's do this for a change. Let's does anybody, so let's just say 5 minutes left. Does anyone have any questions they have for myself or Mac in VR? While he smokes his cool cigar. Do a little spin again. You just did a little spin and you threw it. Love hearts. Lovely.
Sad wanker. Right. Cold Tangent, are you going to do any multiplayer on AMS2? I keep saying that I'm going to do like a sort of like a friends only multiplayer because on AMS2 you can fill the grid with AI. So yes, let's say we'll do it next week. I'll have a look at the Discord. I'll see what times people can play, and we'll do some multiplayer on AMS2, because I'm pretty sure that Fitz has got it. I'm pretty sure that Tassos has got it. I'm pretty sure. No, Shui hasn't got it. Yeah. So there you go. Like the Hamlet advert. Oh my God. You're showing your age there, Fitz. So am I. Oh my God.
So this is actually a good point. I've been saying for ages that I'm going to do a community stream. Cole, good point, Cole. You pick a game and we'll sort it out, okay? I really do need to do a stream with you guys, because it's been so long since I've played with anyone like who watches, apart from you, Mac, which is even... Well, we played this weekend. I haven't played with you for ages.
We haven't played for ages. No,
because there's always something new coming out, and there's not a lot of multiplayer stuff. So, all right. So Cole, I'll leave that with you. You're on my Discord. You arrange it, and I'll show up.
VR chat flying the sausage is a good one.
You can tell how much
went
into Tin Hearts. Get great team of devs. Meta EGX. Yeah.
Yeah, actually EGX, there was 4 VR developers there, and the Tin Hearts guys were one of them. So yeah, I don't know. Right, so Assassin's Fanatec setup arrives on Thursday, so he's very excited about that. Very excited. Yeah,
which one is it? DD7, whatever the hell it's called.
It's the GTDD Pro, and Fitz has recovered from his little accident. Did you?
Oh yeah, Fitz fell over or something.
Yeah, he fell over and split his head open, and he can't play VR because he's got a big gash on his head, and not in a good way.
Yeah, I think he was like playing VR and watching porn up on his phone at the same time while he's mopping the floor, and he slipped.
Oh dear. Yeah, we need to get or maybe a game of Walkabout Mini Golf, or some Among Us VR.
Oh, Among Us is always a good laugh. Dips is saying Squadron, Star Wars. I think that's Cole's up for it as well.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Man.
Though, sorry, Zenquility's not allowed to play.
He sold his headset.
No.
Yeah, he blames me. This is what I was saying yesterday in the stream. He blames me because he says I banned him from Among Us. So he sold his headset.
Right.
Yeah? And then now he's asking me to give him one of my headsets for when Contractors comes out.
Oh, okay.
I mean, then it's... Yeah, and then 1 minute he's saying you're a piece of shit, and the next minute he's gifting memberships to people, and then the next sentence on my channel.
Oh, he got a fractured skull as well, you muppet.
Oh, fuck me. Well, I'll tell you what, Fitz, tighten that headset up on the Bobo strap. It'll keep your skull together.
Yeah, keep your skull together. Be like that guy from the anime who had to put the cage on his head to stop it from exploding.
Sounds like one of my pornos. On that note, I think we should end the stream.
I think we should end the stream, yeah. Well, we'll stay in chat for a couple of minutes after the stream's ended. And then keep an eye on my Discord and Indy's Discord, and we'll try and get a community game together. Walkabout Mini Golf's always a good one.
Yeah, it's just going to get rowdy. Is it 8 players, right?
I think so, yeah. And you don't need to have... Only one person needs to have the DLCs.
Yeah.
But the people who are playing don't find the balls and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah. Nice. Okay. Cheers, everyone, for watching. We'll be back in 2 weeks. And don't forget to check out Mac's streams that are upcoming and his videos, and just everyone's already subscribed. But if you're not, then consider just doing that, I'll
have a quick look, see if it's gone up.
Oh, God. This happens every time Mac goes up another 1,000. He puts me through this. I'm at 997 subs, and he keeps sending me pictures. The best is when you hit 15K, and then it was the giveaway of ProTube, and then it just dropped down the next day by like 100 or something like that.
I was like, I was the only person to celebrate hitting 15K twice in 3 days. So what happens is, I don't know why it happens, but on YouTube, you seem to get like to a milestone, and then you quickly get to the next milestone, and then it takes you a week to actually get to the milestone. Did you see what I mean? It like gets there really
yeah.
quickly, and then it just drops off for some reason. Fist of the North Star. That's it. Called account. It's jaggy.
Do you think that when you're getting close to a milestone, YouTube pushes your content more to keep you fucking kind of going? To keep you thinking, oh, I'm doing well, and like, do you know what? These guys need up 50 more subs to hit 1,000. Let's push their content a bit more so they can hit that milestone. Do you think that's?
I don't really know. I got no idea how. I've got no idea how the algorithm works. I mean, like Shuey did a video the other day, and I watched it, and I was like, that's a good video, that, and it's done like 250 views, and you think all the time and effort he put into that video, and it you know, and it should have. You know, the thumbnail was good, the presentation was good, and it's done 250 views. And you think, and that has happened to me as well. And you think, you know, you pour your heart and soul into a video, and it just like tanks, and you're like, for fuck's sake. Yeah. I can't remember which one it was. It was one of my automobile. Oh, I used Automobilista. Oh, it was the battery head strap video. So I had like 6 battery head straps, and I played Automobilista 2 for 3 hours wearing each head strap.
Yeah, I remember, yeah.
So that's like 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 hours of Automobilista 2 footage and testing and compiling the video and writing the script, doing the edit and all that sort of stuff. And it tanked. It's like, that took me a week to make that, and it tanked. And you think, oh, I don't understand. I don't understand.
I'm a live stream wanker. But I might bring out a couple of contractors videos because there was some good content there.
Yeah, there is. It's funny as well. Right, we'll stay in chat for a couple of minutes.
Yeah, because I've got to set my stream up for the quest in an hour. So I'll see you guys in an hour if you want to watch Max Mustard. And ask me any questions about it. I'm open. Excellent, everyone. We will sort out community night. That's down to Call the Count Tangent. I'm going to make him a moderator, and he's in charge.
He's in charge of organising it.
Yeah, and 2 sugars, please, Cole. And Mac likes it black. Let's go. Cheers, guys.
Cheers, guys. Bye. See you later. Hold on.